today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Josh Allen and the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Jimmy Garoppolo and the Houston Texans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do. Two
1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And this carries into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback in his 7th season now from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Houston.
Play action, Garoppolo. Caught here by Bell. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Gain of 4.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Tackle made by Whitney and Merciless. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
How about 54 touchdown passes in 2 full seasons at the University of Wyoming? Coming out of a junior college, I think he exceeded expectations, and he can move it around a little bit too. A much better athlete than people give him credit for.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Taken down at the
numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 23 carries, 104 yards, and a score as well. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Douglas on the tackle.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
5.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Jimmy Garoppolo's sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Fielded in the end zone. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Michael Dixon.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass.
Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, 1st down.
Yeah, I guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Texans' 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, pass incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen, open man is Samuel, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. The quick slant caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson. And, this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play. And the Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. B.J. Hill gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
All right, partner, count with me. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Look, he had all day to throw the football and never got rid of it and allowed for the sack. That's not on the offensive line.
Texans 7.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. He completes it to Tate. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The Texans on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Bell. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe.
Michael Dixon.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Allen hit. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
The point after try for Gostkowski. And that makes it 14-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Carson, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
To Chris Carson.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
From the 41, Allen. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And 5.
Allen. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. B.J. Hill Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The Texans on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 5.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
That's good.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it with Carson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Taken down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made by Lawrence Guy. A 7-yard pickup.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Yes, it's the 1st half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds McKinnon, complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
Allen to throw once more.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense. I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Makes the score Texans 14, Steelers 13.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports halftime report. Time for a look around the NFL here in week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Jimmy Garoppolo who was brilliant in that first half. His guys lead, though, by only a point. It's been a tight one. As for the start of the 3rd quarter, we'll send it back to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 9, Allen over the middle, complete to Samuel.
Complete to Curtis Samuel.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For Chris Carson, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
32 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 36, Garoppolo. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Texans.
On 1st down, Bell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
from the 44. Garoppolo caught here by Bell. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Pickup on the play. 1st down, Houston.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Steelers.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
A loss of 14.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
3rd and long.
Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. DeForest Buckner able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Steeler.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
36-yard line.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. A quick pass to Cup. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. So that'll back him up 5. Allen gonna throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
For Cooper Kupp. Incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Yards to go.
And again, it's Allen. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Brought down around the 16 or 17, showing some tough running there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 17, Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40 to throw again. Allen. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Von Miller in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
52's the mark, boy, 52.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A give to Bell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And the Texans 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Bell.
Le'Veon Bell.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
3-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
9.
Again, it's Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Houston. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
38-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Complete to Zach Ertz. A gain of 2.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back now in Pittsburgh, and we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
No, check that. Line 52 right
From the gun, it's Allen. Dorsett's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
First and 10.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's another.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This is Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. They run again with Carson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Allen. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
The 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Steelers.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver, penalty flag had to come out.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last complete.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
7 yards.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Let's go, D. Tight as Ringo. Tight as Ringo. Tight as Ringo.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brought down by Quan.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they run once more with McKinnon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
McKinnon. That's good for a Pittsburgh.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use time?
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. B.J. Hill. Getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Where's 52? Black 52. 59.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the pressure gets to him again.
The quarterback taken.
Anthony Barr able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
An 11-yard.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Carson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He was brought down by.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
The score, Steelers 22, Texans 14.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Garoppolo's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 40.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. The struggle has been real. They have had ample opportunities. They've yet to cash one in. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
It's a gain of
now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
They'll run on 1st down. Bell, and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
It's a gain of 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
Now Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former 1st-round pick, there on the coverage. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. On 3rd down, Carson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, standing just outside his own goal line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
At their own 30.
So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 8, 1:39 to go. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception.
Garoppolo's pass.
It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. And that'll be incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Garoppolo. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Key 26, key 26.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That keeps the
And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Covered by Steven Nelson.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Garoppolo's pass.
They'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Complete to Travis.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Steelers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.